The Amazon rainforest, a sprawling emerald labyrinth stretching across Brazil, Peru, Colombia, and beyond, is Earth's last great wilderness. Its canopy, dense enough to swallow sunlight, guards secrets that defy our modern age, tribes who've never seen a car, a phone, or a stranger's face. These uncontacted peoples, estimated at over 100 groups by Survival International, live as their ancestors did, hunting with spears, weaving homes from palm, untouched by the grind of civilization. In April 2025, a drone's unblinking eye slices through this veil, capturing what might be their shadow. 5 figures in a jungle clearing, moving with purpose, unaware of the world watching. Posted on X, the grainy clip rockets to 75,000 views in hours, igniting a firestorm of wonder, doubt, and fear. Is this proof of a hidden tribe, a staged deception, or something stranger? Welcome to Lost Enigma Hub, where we chase the edges of the unknown. Today we embark on a journey into the Amazon's heart, probing a 2025 mystery that stirs both awe and unease. The footage raises questions not just of truth but of ethics. Should we seek these tribes or leave them to their silence? Vale do Javari, Brazil, where this unfolded, is no ordinary place. It's a sanctuary for humanity's last holdouts, protected yet precarious. As we unravel the drone's tale, we'll explore its makers, its meaning, and the jungle's refusal to yield answers. What did that lens capture, and what does it cost to look? Let's plunge in. March 29, 2025, marks a turning point in the Vale do Javari, a Brazilian enclave larger than Austria, nestled deep in the Amazon's western reaches. This region, a stronghold for at least 11 uncontacted tribes according to Brazil's FUNE agency, is a fortress of isolation, its rivers and forests shielding peoples who've dodged the modern world for centuries. On this day, a private research team, funded by an anonymous donor, their motives unclear, launches a drone over a clearing near the Juruazinho River, a muddy vein snaking through the jungle. The device, a sleek quadcopter with 4K optics, hums 300 meters above, unnoticed by those below. What it captures changes everything. 5 human figures caught mid-motion among felled trees, one gripping a spear, another tending a thatched hut. On April 3, the footage leaks on X via an account called @JungleEye 2025. A cryptic handle that vanishes days later. Within hours, the clip surges to 75,000 views, shared by cryptozoologists, anthropologists, and skeptics alike. Headlines flare. The Guardian calls it intriguing but troubling, while tabloids scream, "Lost Tribe Found." FUNE, tasked with protecting these tribes, issues a rare statement: no authorized expedition occurred. Locals in Tabatinga, the nearest town, report no outsiders, no camps, no buzz of drones. X posts fracture into camps. Some hail it as first contact, others brand it a hoax, citing blurry pixels and odd timing. The figure's lack of modern gear, no shirts, no sneakers, adds weight, yet doubts linger. Was this a genuine glimpse into a world apart, or a stunt crafted to stir the globe? The Amazon, vast as ever, offers no hints, its silence a wall against our clamor. The 47-second clip, though short, brims with details that both tantalize and frustrate. The 5 figures move deliberately. One strides with a spear, its tip glinting faintly. Another kneels by a hut, weaving palm fronds. 3 others shift in the background, perhaps carrying loads. Their attire is sparse, woven fibers, body paint in red and black, no trace of factory-made cloth. A manioc patch, its broad leaves unmistakable, borders the clearing, suggesting a settled life, not nomads passing through. Manioc, a starchy root, is a staple for Amazon tribes, hinting at agriculture honed over generations. Yet the footage falters where clarity matters most. At 300 meters, the drone's lens blurs faces, smudges intent. Anthropologist Dr. Carla Mendes, in a BBC Brazil interview on April 7, 2025, calls it consistent with Javari's uncontacted groups, but cautions, images aren't stories. She notes the hut's design, low, conical, palm-thatched, mirrors Karubo shelters, yet its neatness raises an eyebrow. FUNE's archives, dating back to 1987's no-contact policy, show no expeditions here since 2019, and Vale do Javari's protected status bans unauthorized entry. Locals swear no helicopters landed, no boats docked. The drone's origin muddies further. No serial number, no flight logs leaked. A Sao Paulo tech firm rumored to supply the gear denies all ties. Ex-sleuths dig into GPS data, claiming the site's deep in a restricted zone, but coordinates shift with each post. Was this a fluke, a team stumbling on the forbidden or a calculated breach. The absence of follow-up, no second clip, no artifacts, tilts toward doubt, yet the figure's raw humanity, their unposed ease, pulls back. The jungle, indifferent, buries the truth beneath its green shroud. Could this be the real thing? A rare window into an uncontacted tribe? Survival International's 2024 report counts over 100 uncontacted groups worldwide, most in the Amazon, from Brazil's Javari to Peru's Madre de Dios. These tribes, descendants of those who fled colonial slaughter or smallpox centuries ago, live deliberately apart, their isolation a shield against history's scars. The 2025 footage fits like a glove. The spear, a tool unchanged for millennia. The hut, a palm-woven echo of Fune's 2018 drone clips showing similar tribes unaware of cameras above. Those clips, released to prove tribes existed, stirred global awe but stayed controlled. No leaks, no chaos. This time, the spearbearer's stance, relaxed yet alert, feels unscripted, no actor's polish. The Manioc patch suggests permanence, not a passing camp. Supporters like anthropologist Dr. Eduardo Neves argue in a 2025 Globo op-ed that Vale do Javari likely hides splinter groups, Karubo offshoots or Tsohom Japa cousins, missed by Fune's stretched teams. But authenticity carries weight beyond wonder. Contact is a death sentence. In 2018, a measles outbreak killed 12% of a Yanomami village, no immunity to spare. The 2025 drone, if real, risks more. Missionaries, miners or gawkers could follow, like 2017's massacre of 10 tribespeople by gold prospectors. Fune's no-contact rule, set in 1987 after decades of forced assimilation, aims to block that. Leaking this footage, intentional or not, cracks that shield. Ex-believers push it as proof of life, a call to protect, but others see a Pandora's box. Once open, no closing. The tribe, if real, didn't ask for our eyes. Skepticism runs deep, and for good reason. Humanity loves a good fake. The 2025 footage smells fishy to many, echoing old cons like P.T. Barnum's 19th century Wild Men, or 1971's Tassidae tribe, later exposed as staged. The clip drops at a curious time, Brazil's 2025 elections, where indigenous land rights fuel fierce debate. A viral tribe could sway voters, demonize loggers, or justify military patrols. Critics on Reddit, in a thread with 12,000 upvotes, dissect the video's flaws. Shadows misalign, suggesting a drone closer than claimed. The hut's roof looks too pristine, like a prop. CGI tech, now cheap, could paint those figures. Adobe After Effects, a week's work done. The Manioc patch? Planted for effect, some say. It's too orderly. No bones, no tools, no fire pits. Nothing tangible backs the pixels. The leaker at Jungle Eye 2025. Deletes their X account April 5, no trace left. A Gizmodo piece on April 8, 2025, notes similar scams. 2014's Amazon UFO clip, debunked as a drone prank. Yet fakes need motive. Was it profit, clicks, sponsors? Politics, green groups stirring sympathy? Or chaos, trolls laughing at our gullibility? The spearbearer's gait, too smooth for some, feels choreographed to cynics. Still, a perfect hoax needs perfect planning, and this feels sloppy, blurry, brief, gone. Staged, why no encore? The Amazon's vastness makes verification hell. No teams trek to that clearing, or so we're told. Doubt battles hope, and the footage sits in limbo. What if the truth splits the difference? The footage might be real but misread, like Himalayan Yeti prints, bears not beasts. The 2025 figures could belong to a contacted tribe, like the Matsas or Matisse, who know of towns yet shun them, burned by loggers or missionaries. Fune's late Bruno Pereira, in a 2018 speech, said some tribes watch from shadows, aware of planes, machetes, guns. The spearbearer might be a hunter, the hut a seasonal stop, not a lost Eden. Deforestation, swallowing 200,000 hectares in 2024 per WWF, pushes tribes to forest edges, clearings like this one born of storms or axes. The 2025 clip might show a group Fune knows, hyped into myth by a trigger-happy drone. A National Geographic piece, March 2025, maps Javari's shrinking safe zones. Tribes adapt, move, hide less. The Manioc's real but no secret. Contacted groups farm it too. This theory dulls the romance but fits the chaos. No grand discovery, just a fleeting crossroad. Yet it doesn't solve the leak. Why blow up a mundane moment? X's frenzy, calling it uncontacted, ignores nuance. Tribes aren't binary, pure or tainted. The drone's owners stay mum, no manifesto, no profit trail. If this is partial truth, it's messy like the Amazon itself, half known, half guessed, all fragile. Peering into the Amazon's hidden lives isn't just curiosity, it's a gamble with blood. History screams warnings. Spanish flu gutted tribes in the 1500s, smallpox erased entire clans by the 1800s, no antibodies to fight invaders' germs. In 2025, a single flu could kill half a tribe, no clinics, no shots. Funé's no-contact policy, forged in 1987 after decades of forced civilizing missions, is clear. Watch, don't touch. Drones, used since 2010, keep distance, 500 meters up, no coughs carried. But leaks like April 2025's break that trust. If those figures are uncontacted, exposure's a death knell. In 2018, measles tore through a Yanomami village, 12% gone in weeks. Loggers, emboldened by lax laws, already creep closer. 2017 saw 10 tribespeople hacked by miners in Javari, bragged about in bars. This footage, viral at 100,000 views by April 10th, could lure worse. Missionaries like John Chow killed by the Sentinelese in 2018 for preaching, or tourists chasing selfies. Funé's budget, down 30% since 2020, can't guard every river. The drone's makers, whoever they are, rolled dice with lives. Ex-posts calling for rescue or study miss the point. Contact isn't salvation, it's invasion. Yet the clip's allure, those figures moving free, tugs at us. Are we wrong to watch? The Amazon's tribes, contacted or not, face a world eating their home. 11% forest lost since 2000, NASA says. This video, real or not, forces a mirror. What right do we have to their world? The drone's ripple reaches past ethics to politics, land, and truth itself. If fake, it's a distraction, soaking time and trust. Funé's stretched thin, chasing ghosts while loggers carve deeper. If real but misread, it risks bad moves. Brazil's 1970s integration schemes left tribes like the Panara shattered, relocated to dust. In 2025, Brazil's Congress debates indigenous reserves. Vale do Javari's 8.5 million hectares are gold to miners, oil firms, ranchers. A viral tribe could tip votes, either shielding lands or painting tribes as relics needing saving. The clip's timing, mid-election, smells strategic to some. A Reuters report, April 9, 2025, ties similar leaks to green NGOs, though none claim this. If it's a known tribe, hype buries their reality. Contacted groups like the Marubo, wired to Starlink in 2024, fight for rights, not myths. The Amazon's crisis isn't just trees. WWF's 2024 data shows 20% of Javari's buffer zones grazed or burned. This footage, whatever it is, lands in a war zone. Tribes versus progress, past versus now. Funé's drones map threats, not tribes, yet leaks like this twist their work. X's 15,000 comments, split between protect them and fake news, show we're hooked but clueless. The clearing's empty now, storms or tribes moving on. Truth's the casualty, did we see life or just want to? April 2025, a drone's fleeting hum pierces the Amazon's ancient roar, leaving us with questions, not answers. 5 figures, a spear, a hut, real contact, clever fake, or a truth half told. At Lost Enigma Hub, we thrive on the murky, the places where facts dance with dreams. The Amazon's hidden tribes, whether seen or unseen, carry a weight we can't shrug off. Contact could break them, yet ignoring them risks their world to saws and fire. What's the right path, seek shield or step back? The 2025 footage, now at 200,000 views, won't say. Drop your thoughts below, subscribe for more mysteries because in the jungle's green heart, secrets live on, drone or no drone.